Welcome back to Allie
and Ray.
Bodacious Big Brother Breakdown.
Break it down.
We're on episode 2 tonight.
Dose.
Shannon won.
Oh yeah.
Shannon won HOH. Yay! Who runs the world?
Girls.
Why aren't you going for the girls, Ray?
Because it's not that I don't want them to, succeed with this. I can just see it falling apart.
She's probably right. But right now, I'm going to bask in the fact that they are winning. So, Shannon's HOH.
A lot of people seem to be telling her she's a threat.
Yes, we had Mark come to her and tell her she was a threat.
Yeah,
why?
Yeah. I don't know why he did that.
It's becoming apparent that people who just started watching Big Brother and the people who have been watching forever, like, you don't do that.
Like, usually people that get HOH, they usually go on a power trip where they kind of they like to let the power get to their head and they like to just nominate this person and this person. Shannon hasn't done that. So I'm surprised. I'm very surprised.
Because she watches the game. She said she's a level above a super fan. So,
oh wow, okay.
Hello.
I literally feel like all she had to do is kind of walk into a room and just say, "Hi, how's it going?" And then they're like, "You're a threat." Yeah, just tell her anything she wants to know. All she has to do is bat her eyes.
The thing is, don't use the word threat, people. Don't use the word threat to the HOH. What you want to say is, oh my gosh, I feel like both you and I are strong players and I would love to work with you. I feel like this could be a great team. If you want to be safe on an HOH, the safest thing to do is try to align with them.
I call it sell your soul.
No!
Tell them whatever they want to hear because it doesn't matter anyway.
Let's talk about how smart the girls have been though lately. Immediately after finding out about that crazy twist, Marissa's wheels start to turn. Yeah. She's talking to Shannon and she's like, all of us girls need to make sure that we open our bags this week because we need the highest probability. She is thinking that was super smart because if they can get it already, it was a gamble as well. It was a gamble.
Definitely.
Yeah. But I feel like they needed to do that and it worked.
I just still think it's gonna come crashing down though, but I'm excited. I think I'm excited because I'm excited to see it all fall apart. I like drama. I like everything just falling apart, everybody picking at each other.
I like when people get along.
Ross
is brought in.
Is in the Girls Alliance.
How smart of Shannon to bring him in.
Yeah, I really think that was a pretty smart move, but was it the smartest move? What?
Happy Valentine's Day. We love y'all.
I definitely think it was kind of smart to bring Ross in on the alliance. However, I'm worried. Because will he use this to his advantage or will he not? That's the question. He could flip-flop, you never know. He could flip-flop, he can go on either side of the house with it. But at the same time, the guys still don't include him in the alliance anyways.
Not only are they 6 strong, but they're 7 strong and it's 7 against 4. And then you have Meta over here who's not even wanting to play and wanting to go home. So it's really 7 against 3. So
I would like to go home to my wife. I miss my wife.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even care about the money.
Funny.
You're on Big Brother. Don't whine about going home. Because you'll be home soon enough.
He could win.
Yeah.
He could win for all we know at this point.
I don't think he has a clue of anything.
I think he's going to be really funny.
You can make a deal?
He's already really funny.
You could do that? Is his lack of intelligence of the game of Big Brother part of the game too? Or...
I think it can work in his favor.
I'm starting to really buy into this. I don't know if
it's not a strategy.
Okay, because I'm about to say, does he really not know, or
he really does not know?
Okay,
he legit does not know.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about James.
My James cap.
Because he's always walking around.
I think people are making alliances now. Let's make an alliance. Yeah. Let's call it.
I'll be Chuck.
Let's call it the Celebrators. Celebrity Big Brothers. Celebrating the final 2. Yeah. We all know how it is about being the American pie. I'm gonna be the American Pie. What do you mean?
I'm sure somebody got it.
Nobody got it.
James was just like a disappointment kind of this whole episode. He goes to Shannon
Yeah.
first, letting her know that he thinks she's a threat. Great idea to keep yourself off of the block. I don't know what he expected to get.
I
from
don't
that.
understand what his goal is. To go home first? Because if it's your goal,
It's
congratulations.
looking good.
It's
It's
working.
looking good for you, Betty.
It's working real well for you, man. I was rooting for James, okay? I was rooting for him to at least go pretty far on like the first week.
I could have told you
But-
literally based off of the interviews that he wasn't going to do well. Chuck messed
Possibly.
himself up.
Yeah.
Thanks to Chuck being kind of not smart, because I mean, I understand the paranoia is real and he was wanting to like look out for himself, but he really put himself in a bad position because he gave them an excuse to nominate him.
I'm disappointed again.
Because honestly, Mark was smart enough not to do that, because it really could have went either way. Like if Chuck sat back and was like, I just trust y'all, and then Mark went up there and opened his bag, Mark could have been up there on the block. And I think he would have been up there on the block, honestly.
It's always that one person that starts to get paranoid. And in this case, it just so happened to be Chuck, sadly. Well, eventually I'm going to go in. Do you want to go in now, or do you want to go on the block when you're the final two winning?
Hello, this
like
is a
winning your money,
week-to-week
like,
game, and he doesn't get that. You have to play it week by week, and he just, woo, lordy.
Let me get my
I
Big
guess we
Brother handbook out here. Let's see. Volunteer to be a pawn. No, that's not it.
Mark, what are you doing tonight? Why are you volunteering to be a pawn?
Why did you do
That's
that?
the number one thing not to do. 3 guys that are just playing stupid.
Yeah.
The one who has the best game is Meta, and he's not even trying to play.
And that's what I'm saying. He's not even trying to play. He's literally trying to go home to be with his family. And yet, he's still in the house just easing his way through.
So the girls put in their plan into motion, and thank God it actually works. Keisha gets HOH, and not only does Keisha get HOH, but Keisha makes an even ballsier move than what Shannon was planning to do. I'm impressed by this girl. She said she is not scared of getting blood on her hands, and clearly she's not, because she went after the 2 toughest male competitors in the house.
But is it too soon? Omarosa was sitting outside with Ross, and I'm legit scared. Like, first I have to wonder, why did the producers put that in there?
It's just another thing that makes me kind of not respect the producers, and I haven't been respecting them for a while as far as their editing, because it's very, very construed. What they did tonight was very selfish. I feel like they were looking out for themselves and their views, and they're wanting their views to go higher, and they're knowing that America wants the scoop on what's going on. But I feel like that was also a very dangerous thing to do, and it's a very sensitive subject, and it was very scary to hear all of those things.
I feel afraid for her because of what everybody seems to forget, that outside that house, everybody has a life to live.
We were sitting here like, is this even legal for
I
them to
literally
be sharing this
got
with the public?
Confused, like,
it was really scary, but I don't know if I would like to think that maybe they're trying to enlighten us and show us the severity of what's going on for those of us who are not aware and choose to tune out of the news,
like me,
and stuff, and would rather watch reality TV.
like me.
Maybe they're trying to clue us into these serious issues that are going on in our country.
I also feel like if we wanted to know about the news, we would have turned on the news.
It was one of those things that you feel like, honestly, they would have interrupted like a program for. I feel like that would be breaking news. Like, I feel like that would be trending. It was just something that was so raw and so vulnerable and so real. It was like, should we really be a part of this moment? But you know, at the same time, Omarosa is aware that she's in that house. She's aware that she's being filmed 24/7. Of course, they're going to air something like that, and I don't know why we would have thought otherwise. And hopefully we can use it as a positive to be very enlightened. I'm not sure what we can do about the situation, so that's what I think is kind of the scary thing, because it's like, well, what are we supposed to do about this information? I definitely enjoyed seeing that side of Omarosa, though. I enjoyed seeing her be vulnerable.
The video's coming.
The video's coming on tomorrow live.
Yes.
As well as the live eviction. What an amazing start. Like, what an amazing premiere week. Like, I feel like this is really exciting.
There's a war coming, guys.
Oh, yeah, James said there's a war coming.
There's the girl side, and then there's the guy side, and then there's Meta. I wanted to go home to be with my wife. This means war.
I freaking love him. That was so funny. Whatever, Meta. You shouldn't have told people you wanted to go home, because now they're going to keep you forever.
What side are you on?
Team girl.
Team guys.
It's just funny that James is like, this is a war, when there's literally 3 guys on his side and one of them's gonna be gone this week.
Are they
so
really,
good
though?
luck with that.
Are
2 people
really?
war.
It's a
You
big
think the girl's gonna be replaced?
I'm expecting the unexpected.
I think it's safe to say you don't have to expect that.
And if you see a girl walking out the door, then she's wrong. So we're about to tell you guys some things that we found out on After Dark and live feeds. And if you don't want to know, just don't.
Just
watch.
thumbs up our video,
Yeah.
and then be on your merry way.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Thumbs up. All right, go. That being said, we're spilling the tea. Brandy has had way too many. That's literally what they're saying around the house. Brandy has had way too many. She's picked
Are they
fights.
saying what she's had?
Drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, she's had way too many drinks. She's been picking
You can't
fights.
assume people. You can't assume.
Yeah, she's literally people think she's an alcoholic because that's how much she's been drinking and picking fights with people. She literally got into an altercation with Keisha.
Oh, I didn't know she got into it with Keisha.
She did. She started calling her character name Rudy over and over and over. So it kind of stirred things up. Omarosa is literally proud of Keisha for standing up for herself, and that's just literally gonna put a damper in that alliance. So let's just stay tuned and watch and see what else happens.
I saw her in a fight with Mark, and she was calling out Chuck and James, but then Mark got in it and she was like, who was talking to you? And then stuff got started.
I also know that Shannon kind of got into an altercation, a small one, but
With who?
Brandy.
Oh, Shannon and Omarosa seemed really, really close. I thought that Shannon and Marissa were gonna have like a final 2, probably because they know each other outside of the house, but it seems like maybe that's not the case. Maybe Shannon and Omarosa are gonna be final 2, because Shannon was saying that she fears that Ross and Marissa have a final 2. Now Shannon could have just been lying and playing Omarosa, because she's really good at this game, and that's like really, really smart of her to do that, because then Omarosa isn't having to worry about their friendship, because she already sees cracks in it. So Shannon could just be really, really, really good at this game. Or, like Ray predicted in our first video, Shannon has loose lips that are gonna sink ships. Omarosa and Shannon wanna work with Chuck.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know if that's I don't know if that's true, but yeah, we're already seeing cracks a little bit in the Girls Alliance, but that's only because Omarosa feels like,
Told you.
yeah. But she wants to stick to the Girls Alliance, and the plan is to stick to the Girls Alliance.
That's the plan,
but they're trying to have a backup, because they feel like right now a lot of the girls are really close, and they're kind of on the outs of that because they're the stronger females and they're already huge targets. So they're trying to protect themselves with a backup plan.
I'm excited to figure out what's gonna happen next and find out. I'm excited to see what's gonna go down on live feeds.
Like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Like this video.
Like it now.
You know, you're threatening
So
people.
serious, so
like
serious.
this video. Like this video. Don't forget, tomorrow Big Brother will be 2 hours, you guys. 2 hours. So we'll be covering a lot in our videos tomorrow. So stay tuned, and we'll be getting through a lot. So you don't want to miss it. And we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya. Peace.